Martin and I have come down to the 2,400 metre start, which is the start for the Hardwick Stakes, Group 2 for the older horses, and for the 3-year-olds through Willsdale and the King Edward, the 7th Stakes. And Martin, I suppose the first thing that actually takes my eye is that there's quite a steep downhill decline almost as soon as you start.
Yeah, you don't really get that on TV, do you? The ground really falls away from you from the 1.5 mile start, really all the way down into Swinley Bottom. And for these 2,400 metre races, it is the quickest part of the race, apart from the finish, is the start, because everybody wants to get a position. And as every race on the round course here, the starting position, your draw is important. So you want to be drawn low, but when you're drawn low, you need to go fast early so you can get a forward position, and then when the race slows down, you're in the right position. And horses that are drawn wide from the barrier, they'll need to go quick and try and get across, because you don't want to be trapped too wide on this turning course here at Ascot. So the start position is vitally important.
And how difficult is that for a jockey like yourself back in the day?
Yeah, it's because, you know, these races, the top race horses in the world competing, so they're all good horses, and you know, every inch of ground that you lose or you gain is vitally important, and the start is just so important here, because once the ground starts going away from you and you go down the hill, a lot of things happen early on, so you need to get a good position.
Yeah, and we're very close, of course, to the opening day of Royal Ascot. Just wanted to comment on the state of the ground, Martin. It's looking absolutely fabulous.
It's in fantastic nick. It's pretty quick. It's quick ground. We haven't had the rain that was forecast, so I'm not sure whether the clerk of the course will put some water on it. But there's a really good cover of grass. You can see how thick the grass is. It's lush, so it's going to be really good, maybe fast racing ground, but it should be good for every horse.
Yeah, and just about the clerk of the course, Chris Stickles, it's quite a difficult conundrum for him, really, isn't it? Because, of course, the forecast has been for loads of rain, and at the moment we haven't had it, so the course is pretty quick. Chris must be thinking, do I water, do I not water?
That's it. He's a little bit between a rock and a hard place, because there were showers forecast and they haven't really materialised. So if you'd have put too much water on and they came, it would be very soft ground. But as it stands, as we are here today, I think the early part of the week anyway, it's going to be good, fast racing ground, which should suit all horses and make it fair for everybody.
And just back to this 2,400 metre start, how much of an emphasis compared to other tracks is there on stamina?
Yeah, you do need stamina, because the races are run at a furious pace normally, and then they settle down in the middle, and then it's a lot stiffer, Ascot. It's a lot stiffer than people appreciate, because when you from Swinley Bottom, it starts to climb all the way up until you turn into the straight, and there's still a bit of an incline to the winning post. So you definitely need a horse with stamina over this 2,400 metres.